Good day, fellow citizens of Emerald City. I'm Dirkle, and welcome back to my survival Let's Play. In the last episode, we discovered this mesa, and as you can see, I've been a busy boy over here clearing it out. We also discovered this ocean monument, which I think we'll be probably returning to in today's episode. But here's where we start today's episode, with a building that we had a nice time-lapse for in the opening there. I'm really pleased with it. Pleased we got to use some terracotta. That's the light grey, I think, or it might just be normal grey. And I'm really happy with how this building's come out. We've got a little bit of detail in there to make it look a bit weathered. I'm thinking this area is going to be sort of the old district. Reminds me a little bit, or what I'm planning will remind me a little bit of Krakow in Poland, where they have lots of brightly coloured buildings. This one is going to be the most plain, but what I love about terracotta is it's a lot softer than concrete, but you get a lot of different colour variations, and so we've got enough room here. I think we'll have 8 buildings, probably at different heights, but we'll keep the brick and terracotta and the wood. It's 8 different types of wood, so we'll try a different one, maybe birch, oak, including the crimson and the warped. But we might mix up where we've got the stone here, the type of terracotta, and certainly the wood type, maybe not the glass type. And then there's a decent amount of room in here. I think for this one I'm going to put a mushroom farm. It's not of the biggest priority, but we'll get one in there eventually, and we'll get lots of other farms in the other ones, I'm sure. Definitely need a cactus farm, and that one will be much taller. But I think that's probably our building for today. We needed to improve the city skyline, add a couple more buildings around here because it's been a while since we've built this up. But I think today it's going to take us probably to the Nether and to the Ocean Monument to get those new building projects started. And so let's start off here in the Nether, where we've got a ghast shooting at us. But we also have a fortress in the Soul Sand Valley, which has 2 intersections. I don't know where they are. It's this one and there where the wither skeletons are. And this would be a really great place for a wither skeleton farm. But it's not all in the Soul Sand Valley. There's some areas around it, like this basalt delta, that will have to be levelled off, and this nether waste here, which is just in it, not entirely in it. But there's a bit more nether waste, I think, around here. Yeah, there's all of this. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to clear down a lot of land, because I'm going to need... I'm not going to need, but I'd like to collect some quartz, some gold, and also some nether bricks, so we can cover the fortress, and also so we can use it in building in the city. So what I think I'm going to do is dig away a lot of this area, level it all off so it's ready to be slabbed and it's not difficult, having to go up levels all the time. And we'll come back and slab it at a later date, and this will be a project over a little while. I don't expect we'll get this all spawn proofed for quite a few episodes, but things like the basalt delta, I'd like a lot of blackstone, so it'd be good if I can dig that away. But let me quickly die. But yeah, most of it's in the Soul Sand Valley, which is good. The basalt deltas don't spawn too much, so that shouldn't drop our rates. Obviously we'll have to spawn proof the fortress itself, and then I think there's a bit more nether waste around here. So yeah, up here. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, so we need to get rid of all of this as well, I think, which we will do, perhaps even with the help of our ghast friend. So I'm going to dig through that, and perhaps in the process as well... Oh goodness, let me get away from these guys. Yeah, I've got buckets with me, so we can clear some of the lava from the basalt delta and use that to smelt down the netherrack that we'll be getting, which we'll have to put in a very safe place. And it's not going to be fun working here, I can already tell. So we found a good place that was safe, that we could smelt up the netherrack, and that's been going for a while. Got this much nether brick from it, and still a lot to go through. Been using the lava from the basalt delta, and we just sort of carved out semi-straight lines, so there's less area that we have to fill in. You can see that's all straight there. That bit needs a bit of work still. All along here, I carved out a big bit there, and there was a whole middle layer here which I completely got rid of with a mix of TNT and mining. We mined about 20,000 blocks, which I think was probably worth it. We're going to need the nether brick. We got a little bit of quartz and gold, although I must say not a lot. Hassled by the ghasts the whole time, managed to get 2 ghast heads and 18 ghast tears, and a wither skeleton skull actually. But I think I wasn't planning on it, but I bought 2 shulker boxes of stone, and I'm just going to slab this area. I think it's only about 10%, maybe 15% of the area we're going to need to slab overall. But I'm going to slab this area, see how it looks, see if it's worth the effort of mining it all down, or whether I should just slab over the uneven areas like there. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to lay down just for this area. Hopefully this is enough. It's about 5,000 slabs once made into them. We'll see how far that gets, and then we can finally get out of the nether for today, because we're going to have to spread this across a few episodes. There's no way this is all getting done today. Okay, so we did a whole shulker box of stone. That's 2 shulker boxes worth of stone slabs done up here, 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 and then a big number down here, a lot round here, and then a little bit down here. So not a bad amount. I think that's pretty decent. That's, how many is that? It's about 3,400 slabs or so. So we've obviously got a couple more areas to do. We might do a little bit in the Soul Sand Valley as well, but I mainly just stuck to the Nether Waste. So I'm pretty happy with that, but I think for this it's all got to be done in sections, otherwise it'll become too tedious and I want to give up. Last time I made a wither skeleton farm, it took a long time. I think it took about 3 weeks of just slabbing. So if we break this up into a couple hours, in each episode perhaps, of just me coming along, then it should be done in no time. We'll need a beacon over here to get rid of this basalt delta, but I'm thinking we'll maybe just mine the whole thing out. I don't know. But let's actually quickly take a look at how that's affected rates, if it's affected rates at all. A couple wither skeletons here. I don't really have much food, so I don't want to take them on too vigorously. Did we get anything? No, we didn't get anything. Okay, so it's not really improved rates too much yet, but I wouldn't expect it to. We're going to need 10 times this many slabs to get everything working how we need, and we've also got to slab the fortress. Just on that actually, this has been smelting away the whole time. Not finished though. But here we go, we're nearly up to a shulker box full of nether bricks, so I think once we've got a shulker box of nether bricks that should be enough to do the fortress. But let's get on to the next part of our episode. Oh boy, I carried on spawn proofing the nether and I ended up dying, so I've just come back to the overworld, to what is my villager trading setup at the moment. This isn't the long-term solution, but it's where I'm getting a lot of emeralds. I need to make a hoe for what we're going to do next, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to mend my tools, but when we died in the nether, I lost everything. Managed to get all my armour back, got the sword back, no knockback on this one, but fire aspect, so we'll try that out for a while. And I've lost my smite axe, but efficiency 5 on, so it's not too bad. But I just need to get some levels quickly, and then we can head off and do the next thing that we need. But the melon and pumpkin farm kicks out so many. These were full as well, and the storage is already full back over there, so I can't keep up with the production of this. So this is more out of necessity than even for the emeralds or XP. It's just to stop the system from overflowing. But it is insane for levels. I think 2 rounds of this and you can get to level 56 from 0. So not a bad setup, and this is just the farmers. We have got more. So yeah, let's go enchant that hoe and then get out and do what we need to do. So let's make this hoe. I've actually got a couple other bits that I need to enchant as well. So not just that one. Because we're going to need some bits when we go. So let's quickly make a hoe. There we go. Got 3 things to enchant. So fishing rod, luck of the sea 3. We got this bow. Powerful's alright. That's a bit sucky. Maybe we'll re-roll that. Efficiency 3, that's garbage. Okay, let's just get luck of the sea 2. God, we're getting really unlucky with these. How many levels have I got? I can do one more after. Let's try it out. Why not? Let's see what we get. Oh, they are some duds. Right, we're re-rolling the hoe for sure. I can live with the other 2. Let's see, efficiency 4. That will do for now. Okay, so we need to use this because we've got some potions that we need to brew, and I have not done any fishing yet. So I don't want to be here for too long. Just need a puffer fish. I think probably 1 will do, but maybe we'll get a couple just to fill up our potion cabinet. But we're gonna go raid that. Hey, we got the achievement. We're gonna go raid the ocean monument. I've got my trident, so we'll take that. No problem at all. Should be very, very easy. But we need some potion of water breathing, and I wouldn't mind getting some nautilus shells whilst I'm here actually, because we've got the heart of the sea. But we definitely want to have a conduit as soon as possible. So here we are at the ocean monument. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So we can have a water breathing, a night vision, and we're going in stealthy. We're going to have the invisibility. So let's get rid of that. Let's move this down. Not sure if you would have seen this method to get in the ocean monument before, but it works pretty well because I expect we're going to get mining fatigue. And I'm hoping that we can take out these guardians without being seen. So the whole time. So I know there are issues if you get a bit too close, they might be able to see you, and I've not really planned for that. But let's give this a go. I do believe we should be able to get in. Mining fatigue or not. Good stuff. Got all of our blocks back, and we can see the Elder Guardian. So can we take him out? Will anyone notice us? There we go, that was easy, easy, easy. Okay, let's get out of here. On to the next one. Same thing. 3 slime blocks, doesn't need to be slime. There we go. I didn't bring any extras with me, so it has to go well first time. Okay, and there's the other Elder Guardian. So we're going to get him. Oh, first miss. There we go, that was easy again, that was easy. I've never done this with a trident before. Okay, so we know where the last guy is. Should be nice and easy. Might have over-prepared. Let's blast this one up. Nice. Let's get all of our bits. There he is. Now, I've got another idea for this guy, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. I would like to get a pet Elder Guardian. Okay, well there's another stronghold, so maybe we'll try and get the Elder Guardian from one of the other strongholds. Although, it looked like he was going to go out and make that easy for me. No problem. Well, we're in here now, so we need to find the sponge room. I mean, that's what we've come here for after all. So where would that be? Invisible pickaxe man here. That was an absolute bust. No sponge room at all. So I think what we're going to have to do is find that other ocean monument. Well, not find it, we know where it is. But we're going to have to do a bit more fishing get some more water breathing potions, and head out there. Our strategy worked pretty nicely, in and out in, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. So let's try the other one. I can't believe it, no sponge room at all. So we are back at it, over here at our terracotta mine, and we discovered there was an ocean monument here as well. And so I think we're probably going to do the same strat, and we're going to go raid this one. So drink the water breathing, have a bit of night vision, let's get that invisibility on, take everything off but our boots, and get rid of those. Slime blocks, TNT and redstone. See, I bought a bit of extra this time. And we're going to raid this place. We need to get rid of mining fatigue, and we need to find this sponge room. So we want to be able to mine those sponges when we do find them. No! Say it ain't so. I don't even think there's any hidden rooms left. If there were, we've discovered them all. No, that's the outside. Oh man, we're just going to have to take our trash loot and go. Although actually I really could do with the gold, so I'm not going to complain too much. The prismarine's also pretty precious. Let's take this for now. I think that's going to do us. Don't think we got any sponge... Boys, we got a sponge room. I never lost faith. I always knew we'd find it. Oh boys, so we got those sponges, we built this building, and we did a lot of spawn proofing in the nether. I think that's been a pretty successful episode for us today. There'll be a lot more to come in the next episode, episode 13, so it's going to be a spooky special, I think. We'll be back in the nether for sure. But for this episode, I think that's it, so thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.